Hi, hello, hi. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Liz and I'm so happy to have you here with me today. So, let's talk about more new makeup. What are we buying? What are we not buying? Any of it? Yeah? No? I don't know. Let's look and see what there is. What do you guys think about my look today? I really leaned into the purple vibe. I'm feeling it though. Okay, no, anyway. Let's dive right into trend mood. I'm going to put the pictures of whatever I'm talking about right here for you. Let's just start where I left off, which some of the stuff is already out, but we're going to talk about it. So I actually am not sure if I've talked about this yet or not, but this new Colorpop collection that's exclusive to Ulta, I don't think I've talked about it yet, but it's like their Solstice collection. And while I think it's really cute and I really like the packaging on the like neutral toned one, I just feel like we've seen these palettes before and this is just repackaged old palettes, which I think is a problem that is going to plague Colourpop because they do come out with so much stuff that I think at some point like a lot of their stuff is going to look like that. But I feel that way especially about the purple one. Like that purple one I feel like we've seen a lot. And I think the neutral one is really pretty and it would sell regardless just because that like rosy, peachy, tan tone. Gorgeous, easy to use. Colourpop has a great formula, so like anyone would buy this and enjoy it, you know? Myself included. I really like the color story on that palette, but I feel like it's the same as we've seen from them before. But also I feel like for this being a collection that's at Ulta, that's probably a good thing because I think at Ulta they're probably getting a different, at least slightly different set of customers than they were getting when they were online only. Do you know what I mean? Oh, the Melt Cosmetics 420 palette came out. And while this color story and 420 in general is just not really my vibe, so I don't really care about any of the stuff that comes out, I also don't understand this palette because all of the shades are matte except one. And I'm just kind of like, that feels indecisive. Like it feels like you were like, oh, it shouldn't just be an all matte palette. Let's put one shimmer into it. Why? Either make it an all matte palette and commit to that because people love an all matte palette. Lord knows we all have lots of shimmers. We all have lots of mattes too, but not in these colors. So make it an all matte palette and commit to that, or don't and give at least two shimmers. Like the other ones they did, like the Gemini palette and the Smoke Sessions palette, those each had like two shimmers in the middle, and then it like separated the two like different ends of the color story. That to me makes more sense than just having like one shimmer in it. So this is something I mentioned in my haul because I already purchased it without having talked about it yet. But Milk Makeup is coming out with a Kush Triple Brow Pen, and it's this weird brow pen that has these three like spikes on it, and it's at an angle, so it's supposed to be really easy to use. This was part of my second wave of buying stuff from the Sephora sale. I saw it and I was like, that's kind of cool looking. And normally I don't buy brow products, so I was like, why not? Let's just toss it in the cart. So that's how I ended up with that. I am going to try it for the first time ever on my channel once I get it. My second order did not come as fast as my first one, so we're still waiting for that. Clinique is coming out with new shades for their blush pops. I have never tried one of these, nor do I really have much interest, except for the fact that Hannah from Smokey Glow raves about them. And I think I've heard someone else, maybe Jessica Braun or something, has talked about them. But I otherwise have like absolutely not had any desire to try these. But I think that's just because I don't ever think about Clinique makeup. Like I used to exclusively use Clinique skincare, but that ended pretty quickly when I realized I really needed to be using better skincare. I still use their makeup remover, which if you saw my haul you saw, but that it's makeup remover. Like, it's pretty, it's relatively simple, you know? So I would consider trying one of these if it was like on sale at Ulta one day and I felt like picking one up, but in general, like, I'm not super interested. So I guess this summer's theme is just like being super bronzy, because Essence is coming out with a Bronzed This Way collection, and that's their summer collection. And it's basically like a couple different bronzers and a bronzy tone eyeshadow palette. Oh, and a body oil and a blush. The blush looks pretty bronzy if you ask me, which is fine. Useful to some people, I'm sure. The only thing that I think is really cute about this is that the bronzer has like a leopard print in it, and that I'm into, but the rest of it I just don't. It doesn't have the appeal to me. I know that Essence stuff is really cheap, and I've never actually tried anything from Essence, so maybe I would try that bronzer just because it's the only thing that looks cute to me, and I just think it's precious that it's like a leopard print. Wet n Wild came out with a whole collection that's going to be at Walmart, apparently. And it's called the Fantasy Makers collection, and everything is under $5. So that, like, that's cool. But to be honest, the entirety of this looks like pop star children's makeup. Like, my niece, who really thinks that she is a pop star, in her mind she really is, would love this stuff because there's like body gems and little iridescent stars all over everything, glitter paste, like the works. Nail polish, body tattoos. Yeah, this is not anything that I would buy, but I think this is really, really great. Probably, like, if you have a young girl that is into all that kind of stuff and like trying makeup and whatever, you obviously aren't going to want to purchase them like expensive makeup, but you want a brand that you can trust and isn't going to have, like, you know, asbestos in it, like has been an issue for other places. So Pure Cosmetics is coming out with a collection called the Skin Haze collection, and there's two things going on here that I don't love. One being that this seems like it's bordering really close to a makeup brand coming out with skincare, and for whatever reason that just really puts me off. Like, makeup brands and skincare brands aren't the same to me. I know that's probably something I should just get over, because just because you do makeup doesn't mean you can't have good skincare, but I just don't like it. It's very much a mental block that I have. And then on top of that, it's also a CBD infused collection. And as far as CBD for skincare, I don't get it. Like, that's not really something that I understand or get or does anything for me, honestly. I know some people think that that's great, but I don't really know what the benefits are. I don't know that there really are any for topical skincare, but it's not my vibe, and I wouldn't purchase any of this. They're coming out with a lip balm, a glow skin highlighter, a replenishing facial setting spray, and a hydrating priming serum. So Morphe is coming out with two new 9pan palettes. One is like a pinky palette, and the other is like a cool tone brown with a pop of blue. I don't know, guys. I'm not really into Morphe anymore. I use a lot of Morphe brushes just because I have a lot of Morphe brushes, honestly, and I like those. But as far as like any other Morphe product, it's just, they're not doing anything groundbreaking anymore. Do you know what I mean? Like, even the collection they did with Sweetie, like, that was pretty, but it didn't seem any different than anything we've ever seen before. I think I used to really like them because they were kind of like the main option for like affordable makeup, but they're not anymore. So Ofra Cosmetics is coming out with a Glitch 2000 palette, which is basically like a new version of the Glitch palette they came out with at the beginning of the year. And I'm still not interested in it. So that Morphe, that Ofra Glitch palette is actually like what kind of inspired me to start doing this video series, because I had gotten so excited to see what the Ofra Glitch palette was going to be. They did all this Instagram promo. They had these really cool, like, glitchy, you know, Instagram videos, and it was all really cool. And I was like, oh man, this palette is gonna be awesome. I can't wait to see. And then they dropped the picture of it, and I was like, that's it? That's it? So now I'm kind of turned off by the whole collection in general. It's just not. I mean, this color story I wouldn't like anyway. I liked the slightly more pastel one of the original Glitch palette, but I didn't even like it then either. So it's just all a pass from me. So Glamlea is coming out with a street taco palette. So I like that it's smaller than a lot of the other palettes that they've done, but at the same time, like, this color story doesn't exactly speak to me as like a taco. Nothing on a taco is really like purple. I guess like a red onion is relatively purple, but the rest of it I'm just kind of meh about. The shade Guacamole looks really cool, but otherwise, no thanks. They've come out with other palettes that I think are a lot cooler than this. Like, I really liked the cake palette they came out with at the beginning of the year. So Louise is coming out with something called the sandwich stages, which is supposed to simplify the process of building up stages to your makeup with 4 palettes all designed for required areas of an application. For example, you have a palette of transition shades, then first blend, second blend, and lid shades. That's a cute concept, I guess, but why not just come out with one palette? The packaging on this is really cute. There's also a brow gel and brow pencils, and 5 new paint shades with a brush. This doesn't feel very P. Louise to me. Like, this feels very Beauty Bakery. And I like Beauty Bakery, and I really like their vibe, but like, that's what this feels like to me. And I just don't get the sandwich stages collection. And I tried to see if Trendy had other pictures posted, like, of the individual palettes, or like to try to understand this a little bit more, and they don't. They just have like one other picture. I don't think that they've released like what the actual palettes look like yet. They need to, because I don't think I get it. I don't think that a collection should leave you this confused. Oh, speaking of Beauty Bakery, our next item is something called Ice Cream Paint Job, and it's a set of makeup brushes that look like baking tools. That's so cute. Oh my god. See, this is what I mean. Like, this is super on brand for Beauty Bakery. Like, this is exactly something that I can see and be like, that's Beauty Bakery, like 100%. And I love them, and I kind of want them because they're so cute. The thing is with an eye brush set is, I'm all for buying sets of makeup brushes and things like that, as long as you're going to actually use the makeup brushes in the set. And these ones are all very usable shapes. Definitely ones that I use on the daily with like the fluffier brushes and the liner brush and everything. I honestly, this is the first thing that I've seen that I've been like, I would pick that up 100%. YSL came out with a limited edition collection, like a collector's set of red lipsticks. And I will say that the packaging on it is very cute. They changed their packaging to have all these like hearts on them, and that's all very cute, but they're $38 each, and they're 4 shades of red that look almost identical. I get that they have different undertones, but like, they're not different enough, and I'm not buying these. $38 each? No ma'am. Even with 20% off? No ma'am. So Tower 28 Beauty is coming out with illuminating cream bronzers, and they're coming to Sephora, which I've only recently heard about Tower 28 Beauty, and I kind of want to check them out because the things that I have heard are good things. So I'm like, let me look into this a little bit more, you know? I'm probably set on cream blushes because I have a whole 3 of them now, which is plenty for me because I don't use cream blushes all that often. But these look really pretty. If you're into like more minimalist makeup, this would probably be a jam for you. They're $20 each, which isn't bad depending on the pan size. But yeah, I want to see what else they have. Okay, so Lime Crime is coming out with like a new shade of their freckle pen. And, well, I guess 2 new shades of their freckle pen. And I am out here like Should I try a freckle pen? Would I be precious with freckles on? I might need to try this trend. Maybe I'll order one. They're $18 each though, and I'm like, can't I use something I already have? Do I need a freckle pen for that? So Sunday Riley is coming out with something called the Clean Rinse, which is a clarifying scalp serum. It's infused with AHAs and BHAs, and it's supposed to help remove the buildup of product, excess oil, dead skin, and pollution for a cleaner and healthier looking scalp. So instead of like for example, the Briogeo charcoal exfoliating shampoo that I have, which is a physical exfoliator, it sounds like this is like a chemical exfoliator, but for your scalp. It is $48. It's kind of a lot. However, I'm super interested in something like that because a lot of times, so I get product, so I don't wash my hair freaking ever, right? Like I wash my hair today, but I wash my hair like once, at most twice a week otherwise. And while that's great for like the ends of your hair, my scalp in particular gets so itchy sometimes from like product buildup and just like oil buildup and just life because I don't wash it ever. I wonder if something like that would help because it just like the product buildup, ugh, my scalp gets so irritated. So I love my Briogeo exfoliating shampoo because I literally will just scrub my scalp before I actually wash my hair, which is great and feels really great, and I feel so clean after that. But I'm like, would this do more because it's a chemical exfoliator? But how does it work? How long do you have to leave it on? Because like chemical exfoliators work on your skin because it's like a treatment and you leave it on overnight. So like, what do you do with this? I need more information, but I'm very intrigued. Oh, Tarte is coming out with another new concealer. I feel like they come out with a concealer all the time. But this is a nice hydrating concealer. It's called the Hydro Sealer Concealer. Say that 3 times fast. It's supposed to, you know, do all the things that concealers normally do. So hydrate, smooth, brighten. It's oil-free, fragrance-free, sweat-proof, and waterproof. I want to see someone try that. I don't think I want to try it because I have a lot of concealers right now. And honestly, like hydrating concealers make me nervous. I don't love like a super matte concealer because no one wants crinkly under eyes, right? But like hydrating concealers, for whatever reason, like kind of freak me out. I feel like they just crease and they don't set very well, and I don't always love them. But I'm interested to see people's opinion on that one. Oh, so I saw this last week and I was like, huh, that's kind of a good idea. But Maybelline Fit Me is coming in a new package, and it's a little pouch so that you can easily get all of the product out. I just like the idea that you'll actually be able to get all of the product out of the package, because that is just such a problem, I think, with foundation, because how many of us don't use the entire bottle because there's just like a layer at the bottom that you can never get out. Like scraping it and everything, it's too much, it's too hard, unless you get those tiny little silicone scrapers from Amazon, which I need to order. You're otherwise never going to get it out, you know? So I like the concept of that, and I think that it would probably be like pretty good for travel. Is it a thick enough plastic where it's not going to like puncture easily? Because that's a fear with traveling, right? I've also never tried the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, the matte and poreless. Never have tried it. If you guys have tried it and you like it, please let me know so that I can know if I need to try it, because I would get one of these pouches probably. So Fresh Beauty, the skincare line at Sephora, is coming out with a rose petal soft lip cream. It looks very like nice and luxurious, and I like the very simple looking package. I love that. It is $24, which is a good amount for a lip balm. I need to know if this smells like roses. If it smells like roses, I can't do it. Not that I don't like the smell of roses, because I do, but I don't like the smell of roses like for like a lip product. And there's a reason, because one time I ordered rose flavored gelato at this local like supermarket thing we have, because I thought I would like it. I really like honey lavender lattes and like lavender flavored things. Like this other place has a lemon lavender donut that I would die for right now. So I was like, it's gotta be kind of like that, right? Oh my God. I took a bite of that rose flavored gelato and I thought I was gonna die. I like just thinking about it, like the whole thought of that. So I think it would be really triggering to that bad memory if I had a lip balm that was rose scented. So if you don't mind that, then 100%, this is probably really great. Fresh lip balms are typically really great, but for me, I can't do it. Okay, you guys, I guess with that terrible story, that's it. That's all I have for today. We went through it. We've seen it. We've seen what's new. Honestly, there wasn't anything that interesting in this go around, which is sad, but I'm also not shocked because I just don't think that brands are putting out as much product for the time being. But yeah, so if there's anything you guys are picking up that you want to try, like let me know down below. If there was anything like I didn't mention, let me know. I'm always trying to look at new products. Otherwise, yeah, I am out of here. I am gonna go probably play some more Animal Crossings because that's kind of all I do anymore. I was gonna film another video, but it got kind of late on me, so I guess I'm just gonna go wash my face and get rid of this pretty look. But anyway, I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you guys are making it through this. I know times are hard and I'm starting to go a little insane, but it's okay. We're gonna make it. We're gonna get through it. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a great night, a great day, a great whatever you're doing, and I'll see you all in the next one.